Hey guys, Absolute 5 here again. So, on this beautiful day, my hair is all perfect. Let's talk about giving it your all in a math class, or just in general, everything in life. Because math is related to life, whether you like it or not. So let's talk about it. Let's get right into it. Let's just, think about like what it is to give it your all. Because that great quote from, I believe from Star Trek, from Patrick Stewart, he said that you can make every calculation, prepare for every single thing, get everything right, and still fail. That's not miscalculation, that's life. So I'm paraphrasing here, obviously. I'm not quoting him correctly. So what does that mean in math? If you're a student that's going to subpar, barely pass, or just like, for example, you come to class and then as soon as the lesson's over, you leave, and then your brain leaves too, meaning you don't even look back at your notes until the next day, just to write more notes that you don't even look at. If you're a student like that, you're in deep trouble, because math is a subject that you need to prepare for every single type of problem that'll come your way. Even if you study sometimes, you can still fail, because your mind is still processing the information as you're studying, because it's new. And the thing is, studies have shown that, I'm not sure which source I have, but I just know this, that from my own personal experience, it takes me about 3 months to actually get a new habit in my system. So 90 days, that's quite some time to get a new habit, like my new diet. So understand that if you're a student that's taking forever, that's procrastinating, and that's taken to the last minute to study and then expect to pass, it's not happening. Now, let's talk about the inverse now. Let's say you're a student that studies every single day, knows every single formula in the book, but when time comes for a test, you blank. Everything just becomes like a different language. It's like someone just threw you from America or from wherever state you are in, and then they just put you on a planet. They just threw you in a planet full of aliens, with foreign language aliens, and then they expect you to do this stuff. And you're like, I don't understand. How did I get on another planet anyway? The point that I'm making is that you have to understand that when you overstudy, your chances of risking getting a blank are higher. That's why I always tell my students, study at least 3 or 4 hours a day. It's a good balance, because you're not overstudying, but at the same time, you're not understudying, if that makes sense. You're at that nice medium, that nice middle ground of, you're not killing yourself, but at the same time, you're not procrastinating too. You're always keeping your brain on point. So understand that people need not just my students, just students in general. If you're watching this video, I want you to understand that you need to always do your best early. Don't wait till the last minute, but just don't also overstudy too. That's another thing too. A nice balance is always good. Moderation is key. Now, the point of the video is that you can study, prepare for everything, and still fail. So that's the scary part about reality and life. And even in math, just because you know everything doesn't necessarily mean you'll solve every single math problem in existence. That's why there's some millennial problems. That's why you should Google that. There's some math problems to this day we don't know how to solve, but the people who can solve them, they're given millions of dollars. You can solve any of these problems if you can prove they exist, show the work, and actually get the answer, you're set. And I think you immediately get a Nobel Prize, Peace Prize for that. Don't quote me, you have to just double check that. So that's the video for you guys. I hope this video was helpful to understand that you need a nice balance, you know, no matter, but always be prepared just in case if something happens. But you shouldn't have an expectation. Your expectation should be that you did everything your best. You did everything you could, and yet there's a chance you can still fail. Always keep that in mind. You did your best. And when I say you did your best, you actually studied. Don't say, oh, I studied, but you really didn't study. You just said, oh, I'm just going to procrastinate to the last minute and then take the test. No, that's not giving it your best. When I say give it your best, I want you to study like you mean it, and then the next day you come ready to fight that test or whatever obstacle that you're fighting. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. So thank you for watching this video. It's been Roger Palomino. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Be sure to hit that bell button next to the subscribe button if you like more videos. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. So have an absolutely lovely day, because math is infinite and there are infinitely many possibilities.